So, I just want to get this off my mind as I've been thinking about it for a long time, and I finally come to the final conclusion to my opinion on this matter. The reason I think single-player games offer more replay value than multiplayer games is simply because offline games can be played indefinitely, and multiplayer games are restricted to 2 or more players, and require a constant stream of some form of connectivity for the game to run. If we look at board games, they can be played both single-player and with multiplayer people, but they are, for lack of better term, offline. Board games can be set up and played anywhere, anytime, and with no strings attached. Using this method of playing, I argue single-player, or rather offline games, offer infinite replay value over multiplayer. Often, I see the opposite logic being applied, with people and corporations stating that single-player games won't last long and that multiplayer is needed to keep people playing. Well, how about you make or play a single-player game so good that it gives multiple reasons for people to keep coming back and playing it. There is a reason why people still watch 50-year-old films these days, beyond the rose-tinted glasses and nostalgia argument. Anyway, the point is, if the game is good enough, people will come back to play it more than once, in contrast to the statement that multiplayer somehow automatically adds replay value. I'm playing this game, it will do, and have been for a year almost now, because I love the art, the music, the puzzles, the level design, and the feel of progression. Adding multiplayer to this could work, and it might be nice, but it isn't strictly needed because I think this game standalone is great enough as it is. In fact, I will say adding multiplayer or online only games actually detracts from the replay value. Why? Because, as I said, it requires more than one person and a constant connection. Without them, your game is frankly useless. Come 10, 20 or 50 years time, your game will most likely be abandoned, and all that money and time you invested in the game will be but mere memories. Whereas I can dig out my single-player offline games from 10, 20 or 50 years ago, and replay them today as if new. It really doesn't matter how good or bad each game is. It's that making those video games offline for single use only has more replay value than multiple people games. Of course, good games give more incentive to people to go back to play them. I really don't know why MMOs and recent mobile games are so popular, and why people spend so much money in online free-to-play games when there are games out there that are digitally immortal. Those multiplayer games will only last as long as someone is paying for them servers, and once they are down, good luck getting them back working with full compatibility with the game. So, what about games with LAN? And both single player and multiplayer? Surely, adding both multiplayer and LAN to a single player game adds more than just single player game alone, right? Yes and no. Yes, because adding on top of what is already there does give the game lifespan, but ultimately it's only temporarily, however long that may last. In fact, I would say LAN offers more replay value than a net connected game, but it comes down to single player offering a indefinite amount of time to play, no matter how bad or good you think the game is. Now, excuse me, whilst I look at games as far back as the 80s, which can be played to this very day.